but everybody's making a huge deal about the possibility of the Washington Nationals shutting down Steven Strasburg after he reaches 160 innings. Now, some people are saying that they'll let him go to 180 innings, but, let's be honest here. I really think that it's a little ridiculous, and I don't really like it. I can't say I'm a fan of it. And to me, the craziest thing is a lot of the Nationals players don't agree with it. A lot of other people don't agree with it. Strasburg's thrown 133 innings so far. The idea behind it is to protect his future. You have Mark DeRosa, one of the Washington Nationals players, saying you take the best pitchers off any team that has a chance to make it to the postseason, and it's devastating. He also goes on to say at the same time we knew it was going in. At the same time we knew it going in, as in going into the season. You kind of hoped the better we played, the more the decision changed to the opposite. Obviously, that is not true. The Nationals seem very, very serious about doing this. It's sad because I don't like it. It doesn't make any sense to me. He had Tommy John surgery almost 2 years ago now. The Nationals themselves have the best record in baseball, but only a 5-game lead in the NL East. I really, really don't like it at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't seem like they're really going to benefit Strasburg at all, in my opinion. How do you know taking him out after 160 innings is the right thing to go? How do you know that? How do you know that? It almost boggles my mind. That's why I'm stuttering on my words right now. Is the fact that I don't fathom how you can sit here and say to yourself, "Well, if we bet," that's like saying to yourself, well, if we don't play, Brady for the first, 2 weeks of the season, then we know he'll be healthy for the last 15 weeks of the season. I don't really understand the reasoning behind it. On any pitch, he can hurt his arm. On any single pitch. Why is 160 innings the right number? Why is 160 innings the safe way to go? Why is it not 140? Why is it not 180? I heard some guy, a gentleman on the radio on my ride down here saying that, pretty much the idea of this now is that Strasburg's going to say, fine, if you don't want to play me, well, then I'm going to look at this as I'm saving my arm for somebody else. Now, I personally don't know if that's how it's going to go. I don't know if the Nationals are going to shell out the kind of money that he's going to demand when his rookie contract expires. I really have no idea. But what I do know is that it's ridiculous. I don't agree with it. I don't think it makes any sense. And obviously, a lot of the players on the Nationals don't agree with it. And if your team feels that way, it seems that the manager is the one with the, biggest decision to make. Rizzo, I'm sorry. I was trying to remember the manager of the Nationals' name. Mr. Strasburg, don't ask the question if you don't want to hear the full answer. Rizzo told the father of Steven Strasburg. And his dad just like, well, I want to hear it anyway. It's just one of those things, man. I just don't understand it. But baseball has a lot of things I don't really understand. But really, let's think about this here. You have Gio Gonzalez and Jordan Zimmerman on their pitching rotation already. But let's be honest here. If you're trying to get to a World Series, you're going to want more than two good pitchers. You'd prefer to have your ace of the staff. Now, I know Zimmerman's been pitching almost lights out over the past couple weeks. But I really, really, really just don't understand the thought process behind it, the reasoning behind it. None of it makes any sense to me. And if any of you have a if any of you have an opinion on this one, let me know. But Pixel, plain and simple, Washington wasn't prepared for this. It's what it comes down to. They had no plan B. Now they must just pay for it. Oh, Davey Johnson is the Nationals manager. My apologies. Actually, the ex-manager from the 1986 only positive moment of the Mets history, really. Just kidding. But, I don't understand it, and to me, it just doesn't make any sense. And if you feel like it does make sense, let me know. You can call in 201-430-2119, hop into the chat room on clubzone.fm, or take us with you on the clubzone.fm app, where the chat room is now available for iPhone users.